Today on the channel from the Mattel Elite WrestleMania 2022 set, we've got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for a new WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. This time taking a look at the 2022 WrestleMania Vince McMahon Build-A-Figure wave. And as we all know, in the WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and I believe Survivor Series waves in 2022, we are getting a Build-A-Figure. I hope that starts snowballing into a little more because I think that's a great way to get some maybe ancillary characters, some characters that might not sell so well on their own, into the lineup somewhere. So we'll see what happens, but it's a great step doing it with the pay-per-view series in 2022, so kudos Mattel. But today we're taking a look at Stone Cold Steve Austin, no stranger to WrestleMania, and definitely no stranger to action figure wrestling figures in general, as he has been featured in about every single line since he became Stone Cold Steve Austin. And he's an interesting one. Very possibly, just off the top of my head here, and you guys can put your pick in the comments, but has there ever been a less toyetic wrestler that gets so many figures? I mean, you know, Hulk Hogan's got a lot of different looks and stuff, Ultimate Warrior for sure. You know, some of the guys, there's a lot of different looks, but Stone Cold, for the most part, is pretty much a vest and maybe some fingers and some different title belts and maybe a knee pad, a knee brace. There's not a lot of differences between Stone Cold, so a lot of them tend to kind of look the same. So it's an interesting dynamic, but by all means, we all know how popular Stone Cold is, how he is a favorite of many over many generations as well. So they definitely have to come out with him a lot, but it's almost like they're running out of tires. And this one, we'll dive into it, we'll see, but it feels like we've had this before, like the old Somewhere in Time, Deja Vu, Iron Maiden. Look it up, Deja Vu, feel like I've been here before. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we'll see where it goes from there. So there's old Stone Cold, looking only like Stone Cold could look in the WrestleMania 2022 packaging. Nice big glamour shot here. There's the old Vince McMahon Build-A-Figure, very cool. Big WWE logo, Elite, there's the WrestleMania logo. Big window box. This is akin to the new packaging we're getting in 2022. It's got a nice kind of crunch to it because it's not the sturdiest of cardboards. It's a cheaper cardboard, I'm sure easier recyclable, or maybe it recycles faster or something like that. But you gotta save money any which way you can. You can see old Vince McMahon's head peeking out right there, very cool. On the side, very awesome WrestleMania, Dallas inspired, as we know WrestleMania in 2022 is in Dallas. You got the Elite logo down there on Stone Cold. And then on the side, you got Certified Authentic, Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania logo. And don't forget that True Effects. Everybody loves good True Effects. Unless they don't, then they don't. There it is. On the back, you got Vince McMahon down there. You got the cross-sell from everybody else in the line. We're going to review every single one of those figures and build Vince McMahon at the end of the week as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. You got the tail of the tape on Stone Cold, and we got a blurb as well as a nice action shot. And empowering the future via play is what Mattel is trying to do. Hopefully it's working. We'll see. But let's see what it says about old Stone Cold. From Victoria, Texas. Warm this time of year with a few ice storms every once in a while. Height 6'2", weight 252 pounds, career highlight WWE Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. For the third and final time, the Texas Rattlesnake looked to stop a mud hole in the Rock at WrestleMania. And I believe this was his final WrestleMania. This was his last match attire, so that is neat. For you Stone Cold completists out there, this is one you want to have. But like I said, not a ton of difference in a lot of these Stone Cold figures. But let's get down to it. Let's get him out of the package. Let's see what all the proverbial fuss is about with this Stone Cold figure. I'm going to pull him out. You get an interesting background here, kind of a white with fans. Just interesting. I don't think we've seen it before. I'm fairly certain we have not. See you later. All right, what do we got here? So we got extra hands with Stone Cold. So we got two pointer fingers, which I always kind of laugh at a little bit. Obviously, Mattel being the company they are, they can't give middle fingers. So they give us these one fingers, which kind of smoke and mirrors. You squint your eyes and you can pretend a little bit. Then we get Vince McMahon's head and we get Vince McMahon's extra hands, as we're going to get some hands with Vince. And then you got Austin, of course. Got two knee braces on, as you can see in the old plastic prison. Let's see what's doing here. Holy cow, pull these hands out. Come on. Come on, Vince, let me have your hand. There it is. And Vince's head, there it is. See you later. Get out of here. Now I'm going to put all my Vince parts to the side until the end of the week when we build the Vince McMahon Build-A-Figure. Oh, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be very similar to how we do our Marvel Legends reviews on the channel, where we do each figure, then at the end of the week we rank them, and we build the Build-A-Figure. And that's the plan as it sits right now. All right, Stone Cold, what do you got here? Now, I said how we get a lot of Stone Colds. They all look the same. Well, I got to take that back just a little bit. Obviously, this is a brand new vest. Stone Cold Steve Austin, SCSA, of course. You got the skull up there, and then you got the OMR. One more round, signifying this is his last match. Quite the show that was. That WrestleMania, and then you got the skull on the back there. First thing that knocks out, and I noticed right away on the upper body, is we've got pinless joints going on. Pinless joints, a game changer in the wrestling figure community, Marvel Legend community, and a lot other ones out there. Double jointed, pinless joints, just such a clean look. It is the wave of the future. I can't wait till all the Mattel Elites, they're slowly getting there. They're slowly incorporating it. We'll see it more and more in the future. I always say I hope Jazzwares gets on that bus as well, as I love pinless joints, and I think they'll see that and they'll start doing that as well, hopefully in 2022. But it is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now this head sculpt, I can't place it. I wouldn't be shocked if we hadn't before. It looks very similar to his Ultimate Edition head sculpt, and I do have his Defining Moment figure, but it does look similar to his Ultimate Edition head sculpt. We don't get a lot of Austins with kind of the mouth open like this one is, but we get a lot of Austins that are very similar, hence this Defining Moments. A lot of people, this is their favorite Austin. I think my favorite Mattel Austin, off the top of my head real quick, is probably that camo one. That is a pretty cool figure, but we get a lot of versions of Austins that are very similar, and this one included. You take this vest off and he could really be any Austin. We do get that beautiful tattoo, that Texas tattoo on him down here. 2 knee braces, which he only had 1 on the Defining Moment. We didn't get a title belt or any kind of other accessories with this one. But I do really enjoy the pinless joints, so that is the selling factor here. This could be the first pinless joints Stone Cold Steve Austin figure we have received so far in the Mattel Elite line, and I'm here for that all day. Let's see how easy the head is to get off. They're supposed to be interchangeable, at least in the regular Elite line. Let's see if they are in the Mania line. They are not. This is not popping off, so you got to boil it like old school style. You got to boil it. I don't know when they're gonna make all the Elites that way. I think it's weird they're doing the regular Elite line, but not some of the Legends lines and the Mania line like this. That's a little strange to me, but I'm sure it'll get there with time, and you can, if you want this head off, you can easily boil it and mix it up. You might want to get some of the Ultimate Edition Stone Cold heads and move around. If you're one of those guys out there that likes to customize and move your heads around, you know me, I like it just regular style. That's how I go. I'm just crazy that way. I just don't want to change the figure up. But this Stone Cold, it's okay. Is it the greatest Stone Cold? I don't think so. I don't know. It's just Stone Cold's very popular. It makes sense to be in the WrestleMania line. It's cool to get pinless joints here. There is a lot to like on this Stone Cold. Is it the best? I don't know. That's for you guys to decide. If you're a big Stone Cold guy, and you guys know I'm a Stunning Steve guy. That's who I was. Just like I'm a Mean Mark guy. I'm crazy. I'm a WCW guy. But very cool at the end of the day. What do you think on this Stone Cold? Are you here for it? Is it an easy pass? Like we said, we got so many Stone Colds. We got the Rumble. We got the Ultimate Edition. We've gotten a lot over the years. Do you need this one in your collection? I could see some people passing, as there's a lot of people that only collect one of a figure. But if there's a new collector joining in and just starting his collection, this is probably a great entry-level Stone Cold for them. But you tell me in the comments down below what you think about this one. If it's worth your time, let me know. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And you can pick up this Stone Cold at Ringside Collectibles right now. Use discount code Kyle, save 10%, but should be on the store pegs in 6 weeks. Let's call it 6 weeks. So there it is. So there it is for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.